Hey, squirrels. Glad to see you can make it. You're going to have to start messaging me um, when you're going live on Facebook because I always miss you. What do you mean, what are you at? Yeah, just start messaging me. That way I can catch your live shows. I like your karaoke shows. Doing a whole lot of nothing. I turned my application in for that puppy. Well, I sent it out in the mail yesterday. She wanted 3 references, non-family members. And I was like, well, I'm screwed now because I don't know anybody. Then I forgot about Deanna in Ohio and her boyfriend. And then my sister-in-law let me use her her maiden name. Yeah, I don't talk to anybody. It was a 3-page application. Then the 4th page you had to sign and date it. It was crazy. She asked so many crazy questions, it wasn't funny. And I think if she don't let me have a puppy, it's going to be because I don't have a fenced-in yard. Guarantee that would be the reason. If she doesn't let me have a puppy, it would be because I don't have a fenced-in yard. I've got a big yard, but I want to go up there. If she approves me, she wants a $250 deposit, but I want to go up there and see the puppies first before I give her a $250 deposit because I'm afraid I don't want to get taken. People are telling me watch out for scams. And Deanna's got to get her truck fixed, and her boyfriend's got to get his car fixed, brakes put on it. Deanna just needs spark plugs and wires. And they can't do it to the first, but I think I'm going to send the money down to them so they can do it before the first so we can go look at the puppies. Because she's going to take me, it's up at Dayton, Ohio. It's a 2-hour ride for her and an hour and 38 minutes for me, she said. Oh, did you hear? Was you on there when I told you, was telling everybody what happened in court? Okay. They gave me physical control. They dropped the OVI to physical control, and the reason they got me for physical control is because I had my keys on my belt loop on my hip, in my pant belt loop. That's how I got physical control. Well, they gave me a year's probation, but I'm in a program, and in 6 months, as long as I keep dropping clean urines, she'll let me off in 6 months, and I got to pay my fine, which is $664. No points on my license, and I got my license back. But my car's broke down too. Waiting on my son to fix it. Because I told him I was going to take it to a garage. He said, I think I can fix it, Mom. So I'm going to let him try. Because I picked up AAA, but AAA only pays a $100 tow bill. It's going to cost almost $300 to tow it to a garage. Yeah, things are looking up finally, squirrels. It's about time. I was a nervous wreck before court, though. I was so nervous. They took 3 people in the county jail, and the judge, and they went up in front of the judge. Then they took, there was 5 of us in the courtroom. Then they took 3 of them. Then they took a recess. Then they brought more people into the courtroom. Did 3 more of them, and then they did me. I was a nervous wreck. I was like, these people are going to railroad me, which they really did railroad me for giving me a physical control, because I read State versus Adams in 2007. The person was slumped over the wheel of the car, and the car was running. That's how they got physical control. Now I'm so glad it is time for better things. If I get a puppy, I'm going to get rid of this queen mattress, airbed, and give me a twin. Because I got a big dog cage. You've seen how big the dog cage is. It's big. And it was, I mean, it'll fit, but then there won't be no room for the puppy for me to do anything with the puppy, like training or anything like that. If I do get it, if she lets me have one. The dog had 11 puppies, so had 4 black males, and that's what I want. I want a black male, and it had 4 yellow females and 2 yellow males. But I want a black one, and black ones people don't like. And they're supposed to be purebred. The mother's a chocolate lab, so chocolate must be rare. Yeah, labs. Chocolates must be rare because she had 11 puppies, and not one was chocolate. And did you know they had a silver lab? I never knew that. Labs are from there. Well, I know you have an English lab, which have a big head on them. They have more hair on them. Their tail's bushier because they were fishing dogs. Yeah, I'd like to see a silver lab. They're all the ones I've seen is all yellow or black. And she wants $750, and that's at a rescue, and that's expensive. And then once you get it spayed or neutered, she'll give $250 back. And I called the Humane Society. I called the the VCA Animal Hospital where I took my dogs to. They wanted $750 to neuter. I about fell off the mattress. Oh, you seen one? Is it got a silver tint to its fur? Or is it like silver fur, period? So I called the Humane Society and asked them how much, make sure she has good standing in the breeding community. She said the dog has a good demeanor. The mother does. She didn't say anything about the father. Um, that's why I want to go up first to see if to see the puppies myself, if she lets me have one before I give her $250 down payment. How you doing, Bandit Network? You having a good evening? I'll drop Glitter World's channel, and you can connect with her, and she will connect back with you. That's a promise. I'll drop your link too, if my phone lets me. It's going to let me. Oh, you're going to be going to sleep soon? You're like 2 hours ahead of me, right? Squirrels? Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Hold on. Bandit. Now what happened? You guys connect to one another. Not a section of my lives. I'm not for everyone. Yeah, you are. I love your channel, man. Oh, you're 9:46. I thought you was 2 hours ahead of us. Close enough. I'm doing pretty good. How you doing, Glitter World? You doing pretty good too? But I asked you about the silver lab. Is it all silver, or does it just have a silver tint to it? Oh, that's good. Squirrels. 718 there. Where are you from? Bandit Network TV. Oh, you're welcome. Kentucky. Okay. I'm from Ohio. Glitter World's from, I know I'm going to get this wrong. Wait a minute. Where the Vikings are from. Canada, right? Squirrels, Canada. Newfoundland. That's not Canada? Is that part of Canada? I knew it had something to do with the Vikings. And I remember you said the state bird was a I kept calling it toucan. Um uh what was the state bird's name? East Coast Island. The state bird puffin. A puffin. Yeah. I remembered it. I still have that too. I got it in this tote with Toby's Toys. You're at the gym listening. I appreciate it, Bandit Network TV. Yeah, I still have it. The little stuffed puffin. I kept calling it a toucan because I didn't know what it was. I still have your painting too. I was trying to get Neo's Garden and Masshole Grower to join. Neo's Garden finally uploaded another video of a game. I can't remember the name of the game. So I guess he's going to get out of the growing and go to gaming. Probably so he can get monetized or something. Neo's Garden. You know what I'm talking about, right? He's a grower and Masshole, Masshole, Neo's Garden, Masshole grower. He's a grower too. Well, they usually check in late when I do a sleep stream, and if any perverts are on there, they hide them and remove their comments for me if I'm asleep. I made a whole $18 and some change last month. I'm moving on up. Yeah, he just Neo's Garden also uploaded one about a laser, and that laser was strong. I mean, it went far, and it was bright. It was crazy. Yeah, from YouTube, 18 and some change last month. I got 430 views on my sleep stream in a week. I get paid from my ads, is what I get paid. Yes, from YouTube. But the ads are what pay me. Well, congratulations, Bandit. It took me a year to make $107 last year. I had to put 2 dogs down, so I didn't have anything to do. I didn't want to make any videos or anything. I was really depressed. That's why I'm talking about getting another puppy. Because it'd be a year since I put the last one down. Had to put one down in May 2023. And then I had to put my buddy down in January 2024. Breaks my heart. Still breaks my heart. I still miss him. And if I get this black lab, I think I'm going to call him Toby too. I'm going to give him the same name. It's going to be easier for me to be able to call that dog Toby because I miss Toby so bad. I got to get that fine paid off too so I can get off probation in 6 months. She's like, the doctor's like, what does she mean I got to release you? I said, out of the program. I said, I can still come to the program, but she just wants a release form from you. Good thing I don't rely on YouTube for a main source of income. I'd be up shit creek without a paddle. That makes 2 of us, buddy. More power to the people who do that. Yeah, a lot of people make good money, but they're fakes. A lot of them are fakes. And now I see where YouTube asks if the content is made up or if it's actual events, basically. You're supposed to mark that box now. All them hauntings and stuff like that. I stopped watching a lot of people because they were being fake. And I unsubscribed too. Oops, I disconnected from them. Oh, I got connected with you, Bandit. Let me see how I do it. Go to channel. I'm already subscribed to you. Just must have been a long time ago. Oh, there's a psychic reading. Tarot cards. Ewu. I like Ewu too. They earned theirs. They went out and did I remember one video they made. They was talking to a fellow YouTuber, young kid, and then his friend come up. They was talking to him. Then within 2 weeks, he disappeared. AI is getting out of control. Yeah, I agree. But 2 weeks he disappeared, and his friend said they heard a woman screaming, and he took off, went to find the woman, find out what was going on, and all they found was his clothes. And we did a special on it. It was just weird because they had just went up to Slab City, and he introduced himself to him, fellow YouTuber, and then within 2 weeks he was gone. They presume he was murdered. They can't prove it though. They think it might be the cartel. But now Ewu's got a narrator. I don't like that. They got 1 point something million people that connected to him now, but they worked their behinds off to get that. I think they was from Arizona. One time they found a missing man's place where he was staying at, and went to the sheriff's office. Turned out he had passed away. They did some missing persons videos, a variety of videos, and they were all good, every last one of them. When it was them doing it themselves, until they got a narrator. I don't know where Deanna in Ohio is from. I'm at. She's usually here every night. And Lauren Hazel. Carlos pops in. Carlos C usually pops in. Yeah, it was crazy. It's crazy. They said that Slab City was really dangerous. I don't know if you know, it's out in California. They have their own, like they vote in their own mayor, and people go out there and with their RVs and camp and stuff like that. Then some people live there. It's the last free place on earth to live. The government's trying to shut it down. I think they're trying to buy the land back or something like that, because it used to be an old military base. I'm craving something. I don't know what I want to eat. I ate a lot of sweets. I gained, see, I was 94 a month ago. I'm 114 now. And I'm stuck at 114. I have to fight to get to 115. I had pizza the other day. I only bought it because it was on sale. 11-inch pizza for $7 from Carino's Pizza. And I only ate 3 pieces of it. So I wasted $7. You know what I'm saying? I had to throw it out. And I ate a piece the next day, but it just wasn't. It's not. I like pizza when it comes fresh out of the oven. I don't like it once it's been cold. I think I'm putting on weight by drinking a lot of chocolate milk and eating a lot of sweets. Mainly the chocolate milk. Because I crave that like crazy. Since I've been clean, I really crave it. That and Starbucks coffee from Save a Lot. Mocha. I can't go over Save a Lot, and you're supposed to save a lot at the grocery store, they say. But their stuff just as expensive as Kroger's. I go to Kroger's, but it's a half-hour walk. And then I can't carry much back. But I only have a little, like, dorm room refrigerator. Small, it don't have a separate freezer. Like to have some of that bread you make all the time, squirrels. I can remember in school we used to make braided bread, and I made it at home. I don't know what the purpose was of braiding it, but that's what we did. Another thing I miss is potato candy. Haven't had any of that for a long time. A woman from Kentucky taught me how to make that. And I made it in high school. I'll never forget it. I made it in high school, and this boy named Terry Still, he ate the whole plate of it. The teacher had to taste it. She gave me a C for that. And Terry ate the whole plate. It was so good. She didn't like the powdered sugar on it. I couldn't believe I got a C. I always did good in cooking class, foods. But I remember I was disappointed in that C. Because I met Terry tore it up. He wouldn't let nobody have any. It was funny. I might make some of that. Get a potato cut in half. IGA is pretty high, yeah. We don't have an IGA here, but um, I can remember going to one in Mount Sterling, Ohio, and it was very high. You might as well shop at Kroger's. I mean, because they got coupons you can clip, and I get coupons every month of stuff I buy every month. Like I get free coffee mate, the powdered creamer, the tall bottle of it, jar, whatever you call it, for free every month. All right, squirrels, you have a good night. I hope you have a peaceful night. Get a good night's rest. I'm wondering where Deanna's at. Love you too, squirrels. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for that thumbs up too. Deanna in Ohio and Lauren Hazel, where are you at? And Carlos, you. They're not used to me going live that often. If I do it at night when I do sleep streams. I talk to them at night. But I just got bored today, this evening. Figured I'd do a live stream. I didn't think anybody was coming in, so I stopped by. We had a couple people in the bushes right now. They're hiding. Come out and comment. Talk to us. Give us a subject to talk about. We'll discuss anything you want to talk about, as long as it's on the up and up. Nothing perverted. I guess they're going to stay in the bushes. They ain't coming out. They're not coming out. That's what Deanna in Ohio call them. Says they're in the bushes. That's all right. I'm only gonna go another 20 minutes, and I'm gonna shut it down. So I might be staring at nothing here in a little bit. Come on, come out of hiding. Talk to me. Give me something to talk about. So I can drop your links too. I'm gonna drop Bitter World and Bandits again. I don't think that's how you spell glitter. Let's try this again. Western Kentucky. I don't know exactly where it's at. Like we went to Bobby Mackey's a few years back, me and my daughter, and then we went to Newport Aquarium. I don't know what part of Kentucky those are in. I've been to Louisville, Kentucky before. Been to Kermit, West Virginia. Then you cross the line. I don't remember what that part of Kentucky's called. I almost lived central Ohio, really close to Columbus, like 30 minutes away from Columbus, Ohio. I'm trying to get this other person to come out of hiding, come out of the bushes. So Deanna in Ohio looks like she is busy. She just texted me. Is that Faribault in Kentucky or Ohio? Oh, I threw my phone on the floor. Oh, it's recording me. Oops. Owensboro, Henderson on the Indiana State Line. Hey, John Paul, how you doing? I've heard of Owensboro. Henderson, I haven't heard of. How you doing, John Paul? Thanks for stopping by. I'm doing good. I hope you gave me a like. I'm gonna drop your link. Well, here in a second I will. And I'm also going to subscribe to you, John Paul. Sorry, oops, connect with you, John Paul. Hope you connect back with me. I'm okay, thank you. Watched the Tyson fight last night, so didn't get to be tilted. Blah, blah, get bed till 6 a.m. today. Wow. I slept a whole hour and a half yesterday, last night. I'm anxious, wanting this puppy so bad. And my anxiety's off the charts. I've heard of Fairborn, I just don't know where it's at. Yeah, I'm putting an application in for a Labrador puppy, a purebred, at a rescue. And I think the only thing that's going to stop me from getting it will be I don't have a fenced-in yard, but it's going to be an indoor dog. Because I just put my lab mix down in January 2024. Yeah, I just turned I smelled the application in with the $25 deposit. I'm at check application fee yesterday. I checked the reviews, had all good reviews. I hope it's not a scam. I want to go see the puppies. I don't want to put no $250 deposit down without seeing the puppies. But Deanna and her boyfriend Bill have to get their cars fixed before we can go up there. My car's broke down too. And I don't know when my son can fix it. I told him I'd take it to a garage, and he's like, I think I can do it, Mom. So hopefully he can. Scammers leave reviews too. They're very good. Please see the puppy in person before you do anything. That's what I want to do. I'm not giving her no $250 deposit without seeing the puppies. There's no way. Because there's other Labrador rescues out there. I just joined one the other day. Right now they got a chocolate lab male, about 4 months old, but I want a black lab. I want one that looks like Toby. I like to have an English lab. Them big old heads on them, big old bodies. I got a picture of me and Toby looks humongous compared to me. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. Toby looks huge compared to me. I think it's glaring. Can you see how big he looks? Humongous. He was an American lab mix. So he was skinnier head. He thought he was a lap dog. He all the time sitting in my lap. If I sat, he'd cheer me up by laying in my lap, flopping down in my lap. After he put his cold nose on my cheek, then laid his head on my shoulder. That didn't work. He'd flop down in my lap on his back, stick his tongue out, and shake his head back and forth. He'd make me laugh every time he did that. Oh yeah, King Charles Spaniel. I rescued one. That sucker bit my boot. It was skin and bones out in the country. I didn't take it in. I rescued it and took it to the shelter. Then it got adopted out. But yeah, he was aggressive. He was scared, is what he was. I had Toby with me, and Toby was dog aggressive, so I couldn't put the dog in the car, so somebody else took it to their house, and then I had to go pick it up from their house, take it to the shelter. And that man was so mad. He was drunk, acting a fool. And I slipped that lead over that dog's neck, and that dog bit my boot. Thank God I had a boot on. Got him in the car, and he was fine. He relaxed. I'm in Ohio, John. Where are you at? I'm in Lancaster, Ohio, actually. Lancaster, Ohio. Not far from Columbus, Ohio. I lived here the 11 years in January. I came here because I couldn't find nobody where I lived at before. I couldn't find nobody to rent to me because I had 2 dogs. And I didn't know about the emotional support animal papers at that time. When I moved in here, I had the papers and I had the federal housing laws. And the landlord said, "You said it was just you." I said, "It is just me." She's like, "How long you had those dogs?" And I didn't answer. I said, "Look," I said, "I have papers on them." I said, "You're more than welcome to come see them. Come see the papers, and you're more than welcome to read the Fair Housing Act laws." She was livid. Small island between France and England called Jersey. Guy here founded during New Jersey, according to history. Oh, wow, that's pretty neat. Pretty neat to know. So, what are you considered then? Are you considered France or England? Jersey what? Is that the name of it? Just period Jersey? Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate that. I like when people from different states stop in. Pretty interesting. Did I get that like from you, John? Thumbs up. Mine hasn't changed on the computer, anyways. Oh, it changed on the phone. It just hasn't changed on the computer. There it went. Thank you, John. Appreciate that. So we got a couple people in the bushes again. Thank you so much, John. We need the people that's in the bushes to come out and say hi. I'll drop your link. You give me a like. I didn't vote, but that's who I would have voted for. I'm not going to lie. My car broke down. I didn't have a way to get there to vote. I could have mailed it in, but I didn't do it. Somebody said he won by 3 million votes. I think he's going to get it straightened out now. Get things straightened out. Hopefully food prices and gas prices and everything will go down. I don't know though. Especially food prices. I've been spending a lot of money. I go to Save a Lot, which I don't save a lot because it's just right across the street from me. And I walk out there without spending $20. And it's only getting a few things. I'm hoping so, John. Oh, I told you I connected with you too, John. Did you connect back with me? I'd appreciate it if you do. I hit the S button. Hit the S button. I'm not supposed to say the word. Go to my, you're on my channel, just hit the S button. Click on it. And then if you hit the bell, you'll know when I go live or when I do a live sleep stream too. Or put up videos. You don't see it? I don't see it on myself. With me looking at it. Just type my name in and then hit the S button. Click on the S button. And hit the bell button. Click on the all button. That'll let you know when I'm live. Like I said, when I upload a video, when I do a sleep stream, whatever I do on YouTube. Because when I went to your channel, I clicked on the yes button. All right, thank you. Appreciate that. For real. More than you know. I used to have a pretty decent audience, and then I got depressed when I put Toby down, and I stopped doing anything on YouTube for a long time. I stopped making videos and stuff. I made some this summer about my flowers and my tomato plant, and then when the fair was going on, I went on top of the mountain, the big hill. They call it a hill. I call it a mountain because you're out of breath by the time you get up to the top of it. And you can see almost all of Lancaster on top of that hill. And it was pretty neat because you could see all the lights at the fair. And then you could see a lot of the town. I call this a city. I don't know if they call it a city. I call it a city. Like Kroger's is a half-hour walk from me. Cable company's half-hour walk. Save-A-Lot's a 3 to 5 minute walk from me. Speedway is, I love Speedway. That's like a 3 minute walk from me. Speedway is my go-to store, convenience store. Sometimes called the Battle of Flowers, lots of fruits. Oh yeah. I think they should put on like here. I think they should have a contest for flower gardens. Because I make an awesome flower garden. Jersey Battle of Flowers. I have to write that down. Where'd my pen go? Yeah, I'll have to look that up. I love doing my flower garden. It gives me it's good therapy for me. I love going fishing. I love going on a creek bank, peace and quiet. I even took Toby fishing with me. Mushroom hunting, took him mushroom hunting with me and my other dog with me. It was raining one day and Toby hates rain. Toby hated rain. And I had an extra poncho. And I put a poncho on him. It was cute. I got a picture of it. My son's sitting over there with the poncho on, and Toby's sitting right beside him watching him fish with the poncho on. It's cute as all get out. Then one time it was dark, and I put I'm on a small island, so I don't have to go far to get to the sea. Yeah, I imagine not. One time I put one of those glow things, those the longer glow things. You shake them, and they glow. Well, where Toby was black. I put one around his neck, and we didn't have no light. We turned the lanterns off and stuff. And he was walking around, and all you seen was this ring walking. I was like, it was funny. It was funny. People was like, "What is that? What is that?" I was like, "That's my dog. He's got a glow ring around his neck." Yeah, he used to play frisbee, catch. He had like 12 tricks under his belt. He just got so sick. He was having seizures on seizure medication, two different types of seizure medications. He kept having seizure after seizure after seizure. His back legs was giving out on him. He had muscle loss in all of his legs. He had two vertebrae sitting on top of each other because the disc in between deteriorated. And he'd stare off into space. He got to see his last snow though before had him put down. And I lost it. I made a video going to the bed, at the bed, outside in the car. And you can hear it in my voice. I couldn't hold back the tears. It broke my heart. And he knew something was up when he come back in the room. He put his head in my lap. That's on my Facebook page, that picture. He was trying to cheer me up, even though he was so sick. He could barely move. That's why I miss him so bad. He was for my emotional needs. He did a good job. But I heard Lab's lifespan is only 10 years. My name is Beth, John. I've never been fishing in the sea. I've never seen blue water. Went to Florida. My friend paid her so-called friends to take us to go to the blue water, and because she lived on the canal, I seen a lot of alligators. But they took us to the backside of the canal. She was so mad. She was livid because she gave them $20 for gas. They just took us around behind the backside of the canal where she lived. Then she was going to give them another $20 when we got to the blue water, but they never took us. So I never seen the blue water. I don't think I'll ever see blue water. My friend passed away from cervical cancer last May. And then I had to put my dog down last May too. One of them had a pit bull mix. Best dog I ever had. Toby chewed up everything under the sun when he was teething. Oh yeah. Well, good luck to you, Paul. All right, John. Prostate. I had to have a colonoscopy. And I'll tell you what, they were supposed to knock me out and they didn't do it. They tried to twilight me and they couldn't. They kept giving me medicine after medicine after medicine. They hurt me so bad in my stomach. I was begging them not to do it. Begging them to stop, to take it out. Because my stomach is really sensitive. You've had two. It wouldn't have bothered me if they knocked me out. And he said, I'll see you in 10 years. You'll be knocked out then. I said, you were supposed to knock me out this time. They just kept giving me medicine after medicine after medicine and would not try and put me in a twilight, and it wasn't working. I think it's because I have high anxiety. I bet people thought I was a nut, screaming like that, screaming at that doctor. I mean, it hurt so bad I almost cried. And the nurses had to push on my stomach. They're like, what stomach? He's like, she's got a little stomach. Every once in a while, I use Facebook. Like, I don't see a lot of the messages that people write to me, but this is my name on Facebook. If you want to hit me up, I don't get on Facebook that often. I have a dog page also, and I can't locate it. It's called Dog Lovers Abroad. It's all in capital letters. Lancaster, Ohio, something, something. But like I said, it's all caps, and I can't find it. And people are posting on the other one that's lowercase letters, and that's the one that I keep seeing. Yeah, if you want to hit me up, feel free. I'm gonna get off here. It's I've been on here a little over an hour, so have a good night. Peace out.